Hey there, my name's Alyssa, and today I'm going to be making Earl Grey Creme Brulee Doughnuts. Usually I like coffee with my donuts, but today it's all about the tea. So I'm going to start with the Earl Grey pastry cream. I'm going to add some whole milk to a pot along with the tea bags. I did 1 bag per cup of milk.
It smells so good.
I heated this up just until steaming. Then I just let that steep while I measure out my egg yolks. I'm used to making huge batches of everything at work, so I accidentally made enough pastry cream for like 200 donuts. The recipe in the description will be for 12, I promise.
Yeah, this is gonna make a lot.
Whisk the egg yolks and sugar together until ribbony. I like to use cake flour as the thickener for pastry cream because I feel like it comes out lighter and smoother than cornstarch, but they're interchangeable. Whisk the cake flour into the yolks until smooth. Then remove the tea bags, and we're going to start tempering the egg yolk mixture by slowly adding this hot milk. This will raise the temperature of the yolks without cooking them. Then I'm going to add it all back to the pot and continuously stir on medium heat until it becomes thick and bubbly. This takes about 6 minutes. Now I'm gonna add the butter and the vanilla. Wrap this nice and tight, making sure the plastic is touching the pastry cream so it doesn't form a skin. Chill this in the fridge for at least 6 hours, or do like me and make this the day before. Now I'm making a 12 batch of my standard donut dough. I have a whole video on this if you want to see a more in-depth way I make the dough. This has been bulk fermented and shaped, and it's ready to roll. I'm aiming for about a 1/2 inch thick, maybe a little thicker since these will be filled with pastry cream. If I was making ring donuts, I would cut them just like this. But for filled donuts, I like to dock the dough. Since there's no hole in the middle, this will help them rise evenly. So I dock the dough, cut out the donuts, and move them to a wire rack for proofing. I proof them in my turned off oven with a pan of hot water at the bottom. Cover and proof, checking after about 10 or 15 minutes. If you let them proof on the counter, it may take like 45 minutes or so. So yeah, I was surprised at how fast they proof too. Set the donuts in the oil super carefully. These are so soft, I was leaving little indents with my fingers. The only way around that is to proof each donut on a little square of parchment paper.
Oh yeah, you can see all my fingerprints.
So maybe I'll try that next time, if I'm feeling extra. For the filled donuts, I prefer to flip them 3 times to get them a little darker to make sure they're cooked through. Rings only need 1 flip. I let the donuts cool completely before filling them with the cool pastry cream. When I fill a donut, I put the pastry tip in and move it around to make a pocket for the filling, and then fill it until it feels pretty heavy. Now I'm gonna make the caramelized sugar. I just add the sugar to a pot and add enough water until it looks like a sandy beach. Make sure to scrape down the sides before cooking and then avoid stirring to lessen the chances of it crystallizing. This should take about 10 minutes. This next part is a little scary, but I have to dip the donuts while the sugar is so hot. So holding just the bottom of the donut, I dipped it, give it a little swirl, and then quickly flip it back on the rack. These are so shiny, you can smile and wave at your reflection and admire all your hard work before... Oh yeah, that's satisfying. These have everything I want from a good creme brulee and a good donut. Crunchy and creamy with just the right amount of Earl Grey flavor. I'll definitely be making these again. I hope you give them a try too. I'll see you next time.